Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Yo, what's my name? Y'all gon' make me go all out. DMX. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Hey, yo, what's my name? Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. I'm trying so hard. Jumping board. Jumping board. But it doesn't even matter. Come on, try so hard. Jumping board. It doesn't even matter. But it doesn't even matter. Come on, try. Give me a sign. Dog, I meet bitches, the street bitches, slash, cocoa puff, sweet bitches, make you wanna eat bitches, but not me. Hell. I tried so hard. I fuck with these hoes from a distance. The instant they start to catch feelings, I start. What is it you want from it? I gave you gave me. What? I blazed you blazed me. But stop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, that's all I'm about to do. Stop.
Fuck, I be listen to my words. I'm lying, I let the truth hurt. You may never love me till I'm lying in the hearse. Baby, I've tried so hard. Cause I know my worth. Looking for my way every day on earth. And drinking every night only makes shit worse.
Stop. Lord, give me a sign. Stop.
Here we go. You guys should hear me now. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get right to it. Yeah. I felt like, I just felt like bringing the heat with the intro. Yo, good day to trade. Yesterday we killed it. Steady Hall was watching me trade. Like, Gabe, you're losing. And then, just come back and murder the market. Yeah, we murdered the market. Like 400,000. 400,000. So what the hell? It's just like a blanket right there. No, you guys can't see that. All right, let's get right to it, okay? Good morning, everybody. Let's get right to it. Here we go. We got the chart here. And I'm not logged in. All right, that's really none of your business. Let me go ahead and log in right here. Because I'm not logged in. And let's get a trade going. Let's get a trade going. All right. Should be logged in. Yeah, we are. All right, cool. And all right, so we're back. Okay, so we're looking at NQ here, and we had the trade design down. This was literally set up from pre-market. Just it got you in there. Let's go ahead and break this down a little bit. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you guys how to trade it over and over and over again. Before we do that, Junior, good morning. Caleb, Stephen, Millie, Matthew, Sarah, good morning. Tony, Robdell, DC, Daniel, good morning. T, Raiden, Thunderbolt. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Mortal Kombat. Pod 1, Navin, Neil, Richard, what's up, brother? Orlando, Krisker, 86. John, what's up? Let's see. The Gamer, Mike D, Rob Dale, David L, Kid of Close, Save Me, We got a good call out reminder. Yes, candle close, guys. Remember yesterday, we were not doing candle close. You were watching me. You were watching me like, Gabe, no, what are you doing? I just love doing that, right? Good morning, Nicole. Warren C, David O. Elevate. All right, cool. Elevate. I got it, right? Phonetic spelling there. Rob Dell, Aaron, Eric, that dude. That dude. You just pull up to a chick at a bus stop, be like, yeah, what's up? I'm that dude. Got no car. All right. Anyways, good morning, Anita. Good morning, everybody. So, here we go. Trait design down. Got you. A 2.5 to 1. Okay. Everybody wants that killer strategy. Everybody wants to know how they could hold longer in the trade. How do you hold longer in a trade? Well, I mean, I can show you some of the things that we have built in our system, guys. If you are brand new, want to download the app, Trade 1348. Let's make it a household name, y'all. There's people who are absolutely killing it, right? But if you want to hold on to a trade, I need you to treat your trading like you treat your groceries. Where am I going with this? Right? You got to treat your trading like you treat your DoorDash. You got to treat it like you treat your Uber. Okay? You got to treat it like that. What? You want me to eat my trades, Gabe? No. All right. So let's say we're going grocery shopping, right? A can of Campbell's soup, 99 cents. Well, inflation is probably like $5, right? But relative to our, how much we're really going to spend and what we have budgeted for the groceries, it's like, okay, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to buy more than one. Okay? It doesn't hurt to buy more than one. And so that's how you have to treat your trading, where you're trading so small it doesn't hurt to lose, right? And what happens? Sometimes we go ahead and we buy a little bit too much canned food, Campbell's, ravioli, whatever. It just stays in our cabinet until we're ready to use, right? You have to trade so small that you don't care. You just really don't care, right? And so you have to treat it like the groceries, right? That can of soup, the $5 or the 99 cents, it's so small that you just don't care. And David O, my man, is 1% and he's done for the day. That's what I want to see, okay? TMR is already printing on the short. There you go. I love it. On MES, sweet. So there's MES and then there's NQ, guys. If you want to trade, let's go ahead and look at ES. ES and MES are pretty much the same thing, right? Oh, we got everybody just done for the day. Nicole, 3% done for the day. You guys, oh man, Nicole's killing it. Now, I put Nicole through the ringer. Nicole came to trade camp in Houston. It was such a pleasure to meet Nicole and her husband. By the way, we actually made a believer out of her husband as well. That was really, really interesting. I've literally been Nicole's like side piece for a goddamn year, and finally the husband shows himself like, hey, yeah, I believe it too. Kind of funny. But yeah, Nicole, 3%. Good job. It's funny. Okay. So here we go. Trade design down. All the guys are cracking up now. He's like, thanks for helping make my wife some money. It's like, anyways, Nicole, we welcome your husband. So, let's look at this trade design. Nicole on her real account, making real money, taking daddy out to steak. Sweet. Trade design down, we got our entry here. We broke the 200, right? We want to typically break, but guess what we have in a neighborhood, right? We got another level. So this is one of those things like, oh, candle closed. You were waiting for the candle close past the 200. You were looking at this entry at this level, using your 200 as your risk. We have DSR, right? This yellow line here is helping you to manage your stop, right? That's what we're doing right there. Just manage to stop. Let's make this line bigger. Thicker. That's what she said. Oh, they love it thick. Anyways, so here we go, right? That's a trailing stop. And if it moves back on you on a trade, guys, do not bring your stop back up. That just like negates the whole purpose of it. What it's doing is essentially giving you a safe distance from current price action. But if it stops you out, it stops you out. You want it to stop you out. It keeps you safe. Now, let's really put this into context here. If you were in this trade, you got well over a 2-to-1, maybe a 2.5-to-1. That should have been a take profit zone. This 1.5 or this 1 should have been a take profit zone. So hey, look, we get stopped out. That's fine. What we're going to do now is wait for a trade design to the upside. Now, for those who took this trade, made their 1.5, their 2%, congratulations. Guess what? You're done for the day. Who wants to go grocery shopping? Oh, fucking, I hate it. With that bounce, if you missed a trade, this candle would not be an entry. No, this would not be an entry. It would not, right? Why? Because this bounce is setting us up and really altering the information of everything that we're seeing here. We're coming up on the band, and guys, the band, if we take off price, the band is a smoothed out interpretation of price, kind of like Kaikanashi, but I feel like it's a better representation, right? Because there's actually a mechanical, I guess, thing that we could do here. Okay, I call it mechanical, but what we like to do mechanically is see if price action breaks above the band and we get a hold to the upside here, right? Hey, that means we're now bullish or the trade has ended, okay? What we're seeing here is support. We're just hanging out. The trade is over, guys. The trade is over. I don't want anyone chasing into that trade. Okay? Now, the settings on the MACD, guys, is going to be 12, 26, and 9. Default settings. Now, for those who are like, sort of kind of like leading into, like, hey, I want to trade pre-market, you got to make sure that your MACD, along with your confluences on the chart, need to align itself, right? So your bearish thesis, let's go ahead and do a replay here. If we go back here and we look at this thesis, it's currently bullish. We're going to go ahead and hit play here. Right, so now the band is broken. We see that there. Right, we go into a bearish. Okay, now we're in a bearish thesis. By the time that candle closes, let's progress. Get the trade design down. Ah, damn it. Come on, TradingView, I'm trying to teach. But either way, you get the trade design here. That trade design here, along with the MACD, multiple confluences, and then of course we got the secret chart over here on the side. Guys, you gotta DM me for this chart. If you want to stay out of chop, that is the chart. That is the solution to avoiding chop. Right? If you love money, if you love your Campbell soup and your beef ravioli, man, who grew up on beef ravioli? You know what? I love beef ravioli. There was only beef ravioli. Now you guys had the knockoff brands that were on the same shelf right next to it. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, 50 cents. And then you eat it, you're like, it was like eating cardboard. You're like, what is this? Disgusting. This is not ravioli. Let's see. Uh... One second, guys. Yes, Chef Boyardee. Yeah, that was great. Okay. So, possible reentry on MES. Okay, Eugenio. Stefani. No. Okay, this is the thing. Eugenio, why would you want to reenter? Let's really talk about this. Let's talk about what you're suggesting here. And we're going to go to MES here. Well, ES. We're already looking at ES, right? So the trade was here. Now, Did you miss the trade? Did you catch some of the trade? Right? If where here do we have anything suggesting a reentry? We have consolidation at a level. Sure, you could go ahead and say, I'll play a rejection, but that means you're playing a candle. We don't want to play the candle, right? We're paying very close attention to this trend here, and we could see how that band, as it stands in this moment in time, looks to be deforming and not truly trending to the downside, right? Bounce on the 13 EMA. Genie is bearish. I missed take profit. Was targeting 590.85. Missed a big week down. My fault. Yes. So okay. Here's the deal. If you missed a train, you're not chasing it. You're not catching up, right? You wait for the next train. That's what we're doing, right? Essentially, what you're suggesting is I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on the train tracks, and that third rail, it's a live wire to fry you. Don't do that, okay? Wait for the next train to come. All right, less stressful to just wait for another setup. Absolutely. The thing is, Eugenio, when we started thinking about like what the next setup is and what it might look like, we know it would be away from these candles, possibly maybe above this level here at 6,008. This better prepares us, right? It's gonna be maybe here, maybe at 611. And it gives us a run up to 617, which is about 6 points. And that's pretty decent profit for one trade. 6 points. One ES is about 300. All right. So how do you assess take profit if it stops not at a level like today? Okay, so Eugenio, what we do here at 1348 is we put a lot of emphasis on 1% profit. I really don't care about anything else. If you got your 1% profit, I did what I needed to do for you and so did the system. When you start compounding 1%, 1.5%, or a target of 1%, which, guys, is 100% return on risk. So if you risk 200 and you got a 1-to-1, you got a 100% return on risk. That's really what we're doing here, right? So if you missed a take profit, if you did not take that trade safely, then wait for the next setup. Now, it says, it seems like it stops just around a level. It will always stop around a level. It will always stop around a level. Guys, that's what levels are for. Let's see. Hyper1 says, what's good? Gabe, quick question. Most of my subscriptions for TradingView have expired. Which ones do I need to add back for real-time data for futures trading? You're going to need CME Group. That's what you're going to need. I would just go ahead and... I honestly would go ahead and get all the data subscriptions that you previously had. There's no worse feeling than forgetting you don't have a subscription, and then maybe there's an options opportunity based on a chart, and you go ahead and you play it, but then it's 15 minutes delayed, you're traveling in the past, and then you end up getting hurt, like our good friend Obaga, who was trading a whole day, like past. He was trading it past, so wild. But don't do that. Yeah. Let's see. So we're just consolidating here at this level here at ES. Now, this weekend we will be doing a trade camp, if you will. It was not really a trade camp, but it's basically a how-to strategy on how to beat and pass a prop firm, right? This requires insane amounts of discipline. Now, for those who are just like casually in a prop firm right now, just understand this, right? Their rules don't change. Their rules are fixed. Their rules are designed for you to slip. Their rules are predicated on you being desperate, lacking patience, oversizing, right? And not actually having a system or a set of rules to abide by. That's where they make their money. So this weekend you're going to get the whole shebang on the system, the rules, the processes, not only to pass a prop firm, but to be a successful trader, okay? Let's get to it. Tony Zaza, do you wait for the super trends also to make influence with the Genie before you enter a trade? Okay, this is actually a really, really, really good question. Now, what we like to do with the super trends here is we like to use it as a third party, I guess, appraiser, if you will. Okay, so we have a trade design down, third party appraisal here at this moment in time. We had multiple confluences, says down, right? Now, if I get a trade design up, I would potentially, if I got a trade design up at this very moment in time, I would be trading against the trend, not just one, but 3 trends, which is not a good thing. So ideally, what I would like to see is that the trends would have already shifted before a trade design has printed and or a trade design printing in the general direction of a trend. What this means is let's say we have our super trend come on like just like this, and we go ahead and we get a trade design up, right? Now, if we don't break this level here at 1975, then I'm doing much of nothing. What I would do then is wait for the trade design back down, because that trade design back down would be in confluence with everything else. MACD, trend thrust, the 3 super trends here, and of course our system. It would all be in confluence. We would get all of these check marks here. Does that make sense? Guys, what we've done is we've color coded our system where it's either all going to be green or it's all going to be red, and when all the colors agree, there should really be no doubt in the trade, right? No, I do the closed caption. YouTube is turned off, so YouTube doesn't do closed captioning for live streams. But the reason why I have it on is for those who might be on a train, might be at work, don't have headphones, probably, from what I understand, also, retention rate is insanely high. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Gabe, can I ask you why you use MACD again? You stopped using it for a while. All right, so I don't use it. I don't use it. I have it up here because I feel like it will help you guys. I don't use these derivatives. I don't use trend thrust anymore. I don't use MACD anymore. I mean, I've been doing this so much. I have like a HUD. You know what that is, guys? It's like you have a HUD built in over your eyes, and you're like, okay, this is what I see. This is what I like. This is what I'm gonna do. All right. That's it. For you guys, I feel like these are extra indicators to help you visualize what I'm teaching and helping you understand what's going on, right? So Henry says, I'm on the train. I hope you were on the train way up here. All right, Krisker, hey Gabe, quick question. In order to attend your study hall, do we have to be subscribed to 1348? Absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. He's jumping on a train. He's jumping on a train. Have a blessed day. Off to work, Junior. Have a blessed day, sir. The J train. Nice. When he said about the train, I thought he meant this train. But he's actually on the train. Hey, be safe out there, man. Don't let no homeless dude piss on you. I saw some video where it's a thing. They're pissing all over the 7 train. Jeez, fucking disgusting. It's always been disgusting. New York is fucking disgusting. Oh my god. You know what? And here's the deal, right? No excuse, because Chicago isn't as bad. I'm just saying. Well, okay, maybe No, just depends where you are, I guess, right? Alright, so MT on the genie, that's my little teacher's code here, so if I don't have my dual screen up, I could just see what's going on without the dual screen being on. That's for me, okay? American public transport is horrible, but yes, yesterday smelled like a pissed up public restroom. Jeez, it's disgusting. The red line, get robbed line. Yeah. I lived on the blue line. That was perfect. It was perfect. Last stop, blue line, Forest Park. Perfect. Loved it. Let's see. Nothing going on here. Guys, let's look at NQ. And if there's anything else you guys want to look at, I'll be more than happy to. Oh, look at this. Nice. This is great. Coming down to a level consolidation. All right, guys. So for me, right? I got it. I got a question. I got a question for all of you guys, right? There is such thing as etiquette, right? And being an adult. So when you get invited to someone's party, do you immediately like just barge in and just like start drinking from their bar? Start eating their food, their fucking crackers and cheese? Open up their can of ravioli? Do you do that? No, you don't, right? You sit back and you read the room. That's what we got to do as traders: is sit back and we read the room. It's wick, read the room. This has established itself at 2.5. We're reading the room. There is so much opportunity in being patient, guys. When you read the room, it's like, I mean, I personally, I never go anywhere without having my view on the door and where the nearest exit is. Like, I don't know, I'm just reading the room, right? Just gotta be aware. Hey, Philip, this is not an actionable moment. Gotta greet everyone and feel the temperature first. Absolutely. All right, Tesla, was that a squeeze? Okay, but Philip, this is not an actionable moment, guys. All right, look, can we fall back on fundamentals really quickly? There's 2 actionable moments on the chart. 2, your entry and your exit. Your exit happens when this band turns green. This was your entry. Those are the only 2 actionable moments on the chart. Truly actionable moments on the chart. At any other point, you're just simply speculating, and you're speculating off of the behavior of a candle. Again, if we fell for the behavior of this candle here, we would have got caught by the wick. That's why we wait for candle close. We got to read the room. But this is not an actionable moment, all right? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Tesla. Someone asked me if I think Tesla was a squeeze or an Elon Trump thing. I really don't care. I really don't care. So let's go ahead and look at this with Tesla, right? It's everyone's like, is it really a squeeze? Is it Elon Trump? Well, I mean, Trump did like nudge Elon, for like some like efficiencies department. That would be fucking great. Elon's gonna fucking fire 60% of the government. It's fucking hilarious, right? That's what he does. But when I look at things like this, what you guys need to understand is that what 1348 is, and this is Tesla here, right? So you had your run up, you had your level, and then you had your breakdown, and of course another level. What this is, guys, is a painting of human emotions and other people's behaviors. What our system does is it paints the behavior so that you can print. Paints the behavior so you can print. That's what that is. I really don't care about what moves the market. It serves no value to me. If it's like, oh yeah, Tesla's going to pump because Trump reached out to Elon, that's, again, me speculating. I'll let all the other morons speculate. Create the painting for me so that I can print. That's all I want to do. I want to trade the trend. I'm a little parasitic little bitch, and I just want to suck on the blood of the whale. Right? That's what we're doing. And we trade the trend. You know, that just sounded really awful just coming out of my mouth in fucking real time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And this is why we have captions, because I have a potty mouth. I wonder if the captions are actually captioning my bad words. Whew. Okay. Parappa. Absolutely. React, not predict. Eugenio, for MES, I waited to enter the cross of the 200. Eugenio, that is your entry. That is your entry on ES, 100%. Oh, man. Yeah. That belongs a shirt. Parasitic little bitch. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Um, Trend bearish. So this is Tesla, man. We traded Tesla, made some bank. We were trading options, right? You know what's the beauty about this chart? You know what's the beauty about this chart, right? Is that it never lies to you. Now you can go to StockTwits, you can go to Wall Street Bets, you can, God forbid, get financial advice from Twitter, and they're all pumping something. And then you could look at the chart and be like, "No, bro, y'all dumb, fucking delusional. I don't trade with delusion. I trade to make money, right?" Everyone's like, "Rah rah rah, it's going to the moon." Come on now. I mean, we could go ahead and look at AMC. Let's see what AMC's doing, right? Still a shit stock, trading at 469. Somehow, everyone's saying it's going to the moon. Well, I mean, we do see behavior here that it's literally just static and just doing nothing, moving sideways for the most part. We go to the daily here, right? Come on. If somebody told you this is going to the moon, you now have something that can provide a counter argument. You know, there are a lot of you who just get into trading, and the first thing you start trading are fucking shitty penny stocks. Someone, give me a shitty penny stock. I'll break it down. What's the latest hype right now in a penny stock? And we could go to the chart and we could show you objectively. No. Now, here's the beauty in this. While that marinades and everyone's getting pumped up and dumping money in there, this is great, right? You then get an actionable moment on the chart when the thing's ready to go. But more importantly, you know when to go short again, because what goes up goes down. And again, penny stocks and pumps and squeezes, they last about, what, 3 days? Right? Riven. We haven't seen Riven in a while. Let's go ahead and take a look at Riven. Guys, make sure you check us out. The app is free. You get to learn. But Riven, on the day, we got a nice gap up here, right? Another Discord I'm in called for a bullish move today. Of what? Orlando. Of what? So this is the daily here on Riven, right? And Riven. And you got your entry. That was your entry. And it was sweet. You made some money on the entry. We signaled you in. Woohoo! Oh, they're calling for bullish. Dumbasses. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at NQ. Guys, all right, so Orlando said, okay, we have consolidation here on the daily. Let's go to the 5-minute. He says that someone in another Discord, they were chanting to go long. And so, I mean, you did get that pump right there. Right. But you did go short first. So what are we waiting for, guys? What are we waiting for? We're waiting for the trade design up. Remember, what goes down must go up. Market is in forever uptrend. Let's go ahead and look at GME. GME. Now, GME on the 5-minute Well, let's go to the daily first and see what's happening. So GME and AMC have literally been in sideways purgatory, right? It's just literal sideways purgatory. You see, like, the last 3 days, just literally, like, it's like, okay, kids, cover your ears, right? I'm gonna draw this level here. This is annoying. All right, this is like trying to get it in, and your wife is like, "Stop, that's my ass." That's literally what this is. Literally, and then you just keep trying, and the more you keep trying, the more she gets annoyed, and then she just completely like just turns over and is like, "Fuck you, dude. I'll see you in the morning." Like, that's what this is. So let's go to the 5 minute. And on the 5 minute, yeah, we're just caught up in levels here. There's some volatility in here, but nothing that suggests that a squeeze is oncoming and or incoming and sustainable. It's just not. Right? Actually, the super chart here is a great example. This is a great example of staying out of chop. So you got 1, 2 disagreeing with a third, right? There's disagreement here, just like our fucking government, right? Disagreement here. No one's on the same page. And that happens, you should suspect that you're in chop. And of course, we got the rejection here. And Knight says, the captions are great. Says what you say. Man, it just, dude, pit me to the precinct. Just go ahead and pit me to the precinct, man. It'd be fun. Uh, um, let's see. I'm trying to take a trade here, but there's nothing setting up for me, right? Let's see if NQ gives me the setup I'm looking for. So, came on down. We got an MACD potential cross, so we look at the trend thrust here, guys, right? You see how, like, you had the wicks, the candle body narrowing, right? Narrowing candle body there. So we're going to break Excel. We're looking for breaking Excel here, which is this red line. This red line right here that's curving. And then you have the 200, which is here. And so when you think about that proximity, that's about 9-10 points on NQ. That's nothing. That's not worth it, right? We have to see if we can get a change of momentum somewhere above the 200. It maybe this super trend goes away. It gives us a nice little run, maybe up here, right? 55 points. That's decent. That's money. One contract, $1,000. We're waiting patiently. That's how we make money in the market, guys, is we wait patiently. And did I finish all my coffee? Like, I'm about to have a fucking fit right now if I don't have my coffee. Jesus. Anyways, that's all we're doing, guys, is we're waiting patiently. Now let's talk about some of the features. We have the short term, which is our band. This is our short term, guys. Our long term is Excel, okay? So this would be a longer term trend than our band, right? Consider the band being one of those confirmations to entry and then a signal to exit. Does that make sense? Orlando. No. Yeah, I should get one of those, right? Servant. I should get one of those. So hard these days. You cannot convince a woman to be a servant. She's like, what? Oh man, is it possible? Is it possible? I would literally have to like order one far east. Let's see. DC fan. You remember. Nostalgic. Used to have someone under the desk. Hilarious. Um, yeah, so there's nothing here with NQ. Nothing for me here. Nothing going on. There's absolutely no trade. No trade going on. So you see what's happening, right? So if you go against the trend, this was an exit. This was not an entry. Does that make sense, guys? You're seeing it in real time. We give you the band to give. All right, entry was that arrow right here, this marker. The band gives you that confluence. This band here then says exit. You do not go ahead and change your trade based on the band color change, right? Look at, you see it there. It hits Excel and then rejects. Band color changes are not entries. Brutal, brutal, okay? And of course, you weren't getting faked out by it, were you? Because even though here on the secret chart it says, hey, we got bullishness on the super trend, and we got a read here that it was a possible change in momentum, we knew here because of the other super trends here on the chart with the system that it was a no-go. Like, guys, this is the beauty of the system. It just truly helps you read the room and just chill. There's nothing. Surely everyone would love for me to just jump in a trade and make a shit ton of money, but it's my money, goddammit. Like, I'm not just gonna go ahead and just jump in a trade for the hell of it. I mean, I don't make money on YouTube, guys. What's my YouTube check? How much do I make on YouTube? This is fucking hilarious. Oh my god, let me see how much I make on YouTube. Uh, YouTube Studio. How much did I make? Let's see. Oh man, my estimated revenue. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Let me see. Let's see if we can get that. Maybe. You see that there? My estimated revenue is $144 on the month. That could barely buy a can of ravioli. God. Oh man. Jeez. So we're just hanging here. Joe, $140. That barely fills up my truck. The light bill, tell you this. What? These lights? One, two, three. I got three, like, studio lights. The graphics card here need up 144. Yeah. $144. $144. Damn. Woof. Hey, QQQ. Okay, let's look at QQQ. How many of you guys are still trading options? Just out of curiosity, how many options traders do we have there? I'll show you guys something fun that you can do with options. Okay, you ready? Eugenio, I'll talk about it inside the Discord. Right, so here we go. Jordan, check this out, guys. If we get an entry here with the Qs, you see where the take profit is? That's actually a level. This will help you to masterfully select your options contract strike, right? So I know some of you are just like, yeah, I'm gonna play way out here. I mean, it's a 510, right? That's a strike if it's short. It's at 512. So you pick the 510 strike, you actually hit, right? If there is one, it just really depends on the options chain, right? But if you're trading options, that's how you could do it. Use these levels, and whatever level is closest to your strike, that's what you're attempting to hit, right? Guys, look at base hits. Base hits. We don't need home runs. Those kids, man, you got kids that are running around. 100,000 here, 200,000 there, right? It's all fun and games until they lose their ass, and then they're moving back into mommy's house like, I lost it all. Right? So, this is a great way to trade options and use our take profits, right? Got to take profit all the way down at 500. Damn, homie. Right, that's coming from a level way back here, and that looks like November 6th. That was way back there. Okay, so this is a cool way to trade options. You can do this with the SPY as well, right? I know a lot of you like to trade SPY. Here you go. If you have a trade design, right? I have a trade design here, 596.97. You have your potential strikes here. 595.55 maybe. You have your strikes literally right there. It'll help you out a lot. Now, I'm gonna throw a wrench. I'm gonna throw a wrench into the conversation here. You guys are ready? Because some of you don't even know you're doing this. But are you guys ready? How many of you are trading futures now but traded options before? Can I see some hands? Yeah. Yeah. You guys ready to be mind blown? You guys ready to be mind blown? I see a lot of hands here, guys. Look at all them hands. I got a bunch of purple hands. why his hands is like purple? Pink or purple. It's like you were holding on to something really tight. Hopefully you were diving into something and not that. But, okay. Here we go. Oh, it's Grimace. Okay. Let's see. I just learned something today. Okay, SPY trade design is working its way up, right? Okay, so can I highlight something? Right? Can I highlight something, guys? You guys ready for mind blown here? You ready? So with the options. Yes, Sean, not enough confluence to the trade sign up on yes, absolutely. Okay, so here's the deal. When you're trading options, you're trading where price might be going. But then when you jump into futures, somehow you're trading where price is. And it's a totally different type of psychology here. But guys, look at, we're always trading where price might be going. Even with futures, we're trading where it might be going, okay? That is right there a really, 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 really big difference. Because somehow we have options traders that don't do really well as futures traders. Because it's a different, I guess, at least psychologically, it seems like it's different. You know, my strike is, you know, 2 points out. I'm trading where I think it's going. Here, it's like, oh no, I gotta jump at this candle. It's going here. No. We gotta do the same thing. Christopher Rullo, you send me a DM, you'll get the secret chart, and I will send it to you. All right, so where do you think it's going? Okay, so like an options trader, this is something I did as an options trader as well, and it's something I do here. You guys see me do it all the time, right? I would trade where I think it's going. If we're going to be bullish with NQ, I'm going to set an order here. That's where I think it's going. Just like with options, you're trading where you think it's going. When we give you a trade design, right, tells you potentially where it's going. The trade designs, especially if you're trading options, keeps you humble. It gives you a few strikes. You're not trading out of the money, way out of the money. You're not doing degenerate shit, dumb shit, right? We're doing the same thing with futures. Just trade where price is going. Right now, it's not going much of anywhere. So I'm going to stay away from the candles, okay? And just wait for momentum to shift to the upside. This trade can continue down forever, right? I mean, kind of like what we saw here yesterday. right? And then you get the bounce up, okay? You could very well do this again. The thing is I'm just going to wait for something to the upside. I'm not going to chase any one of these candles. So now let's go ahead. Christopher Rulo says, this is already overpowered. Made 10% on my portfolio without the secret chart. Can't imagine what it is with it. Oh, what? Oh, man. Yeah, it's you gotta be printing, brother. You're gonna be printing. It just really saves you, forces you to be calm. More importantly, guys, if you're taking 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 50 trades a day, oh, because I see them. Oh my God. This will slow you down. So for MES, I would put a buy limit order above super trend. Do you target the high of the day? No, I target if I'm going to put a buy order. Okay, so above super trend here, let's say here, I am not targeting the high of the day. I'm targeting levels in between, right? Targeting levels in between. Okay, let's do this. Anybody familiar with Superman? Anybody familiar with Superman? So let's go ahead and go to ES. Let's look at this. Okay, so ES is MES here, right? So if I broke here, that's a level. I have to respect it. That would have to be a target. Yes, you've heard of him. Everyone's heard of him. So what you're trying to do, remember, even Superman, when he started, where he tried flying, he was bouncing. Before he could fly, right? When you go ahead and you look at something like this and you're like the high of the day, if that's what we're targeting, it's like, no, I expect bounces of levels, right? I have to be mindful of that. For me, if I'm looking at something like this and I'm like, okay, well, trade design is my entry here. It's 614. There's a take profit at 17. That's about 3 points. How much money do I make on there? With one contract, I'm making 150. All right, what is that 150 relative to? My port. If the 150 relative to your port, if you got a $2,000 port, that 150 is 15%. No, it's just shy of 10. Sorry. 7.5. Yeah, math. Too early. See, I need my coffee. Okay, so we have to trade with the expectation that it hits, it stops at a level, stops at a level. Okay, now if you want day highs, okay, let me show you something. If you want day highs, let's measure day highs. Right, from where it's at to day highs, that's 19 points, right? That's 19 points, and you're gonna get beat up by the levels, right? So you have to ask yourself, is the 3 points more than enough? Is the 5 points more than enough? Or, you know what, if you really are trading points because that's what you want to do, you're probably better off waiting for the very last level, right? This is the boss. This is the level boss, right? Right up here. Because you have your 13 points. Guys, it's about being patient. You want to be patient. It's like, it's crazy because we sort of kind of treat, and this is what fucks everybody up in the markets, right? Is you sort of kind of treat it like a job. Where it's like, okay, well, I'm dedicating X amount of hours here. I need to make X amount of money. When you need to trade it like really what it is, it's a vehicle to wealth building. And 1% is really all you need, right? So I would ask you, like, okay, 13 points. Are you targeting 13 points? Yeah, what is that relative? So 13 points would be about $650. That's 10% or over 10% if you have a $5,000 futures portfolio. That's telling me, hey, bro, you might be greedy. We need to get you back down to 1%. And so what you're doing on the charts each and every day, guys, if you want to build that wealth, is literally ask yourself, where could I get my 1%? Where's the easiest I could get my 1%? That's it. Now, I know 1% does not sound sexy, but 1% over 3 years. And of course, the market's going to give us more than that. But we have to have something standardized, right? So we're at 1%. If we are blessed with more than 1%, then it's a no-brainer. Secure the profit. Some of you just get stuck there like deer in headlights going up. And you're like, oh, I trying to close my trade and you just can't. It's like you're stuck. It's wild. It's wild. Just so wild. Good morning, Icy Lambo. How you doing? There you go, Icy Lambo. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's go back to NQ. Do we have a trade design at NQ? This may be my moment. Maybe my moment. Oh, sweet. Happy birthday. I'm not supposed to ask a lady how old you are. You can lie. Because, I mean, isn't that what you ought to do anyways? Lie about your height. Lie about your looks. Right? Lie about the last time you had sex. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. 73? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? She's talking about, it's been 6 months. 3 days later, put a fire extinguisher. Oh, man. Oh, man. 54. Oh, deep in the money. Happy birthday, brother. Keep killing it. Keep killing it. If you're 73, the only fire, the only reason why you got a fire is dry as fuck, right? Enter Smokey the Bear. Only you can stop forest fires. That's like your thighs rubbing with corduroy on a hot summer day. God damn. I see Lambo. Oh, she's 31. She's a baby. Fellas, go have at her. Anyways. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm waiting. Okay, so another feature of this system here is we got the gray candle. Right, it's gray candle right here. This is like neutral, no opportunity. There's no opportunity here. No opportunity here, right? So you gotta wait for a green candle. Tuxedo Flux, 100%. You get it. Gray candle is nothing. It's neutral. It's neutral. Gray candle's binary. It wants to be addressed a certain way. And we ain't doing that here. You're either green or you're red, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yes, it was Rashard's birthday a few weeks ago. I saw that picture, Rashard. Someone took you out. Someone took you out, Rashard. I saw that. You had like a little cupcake and a candle. Oh, that was super cute. That was the first time she ever paid, huh? Because it looked cheap as fuck. I'm sorry, man. I'm messing with you. How dare you make me pay? Congrats, Steven. Damn, everybody's birthdays lining up here. Yeah, proof that your parents are fucking bored in the winter. Oh, man. Richard. Hey, my birthday's October. Right? I mean, y'all all fucking Valentine's Day babies. Leading up to it. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you are. Valentine's Day babies. Yeah, yeah. You guys are a product of Some Barry White out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Just some gray candles here, man. Nothing really enticing me right now. We got some pronoun candles right now, some gray candles. It's nothing. It's nothing. Now, we got a couple of things going on here. We got so many. There you go, the gamer. Smart. We got so many potential confluences happening. We have an MACD that's prepped. We have bearish, that we have disagreement in our bearish thesis now, right? Okay, so we're waiting for a bullishness, and then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 confluences, and ideally a break above a super trend. Now, you could have the 5 confluences and not have super trend all in agreement. You would just have to maybe trade defensively and target one of these levels here, right? You don't see these levels if you don't have the chart, but they're extremely helpful. In fact, TMR trades, he's here. We did a one-on-one yesterday, and we were talking about like how the middle level of the 3 levels in the secret chart tends to be an incredible take profit and stop loss zone, right? To help you stay in the trend longer. For those who have the chart already, you could go ahead and sort of kind of back test it and see for yourself. It does, in fact, help you stay in longer. So, ES, let's look at ES. Let's see what's happening with ES. ES. Okay, ES, we green here? We green here, ES? Wait. Green MACD, trend thrust green, right? Trade design, green, got an entry. Okay, so we need Excel, green, and of course, super trend is going to be the 5th confluence, right? So we usually like to see, right? We really like to see at least 4 of the 5 confluences. That's what we like to see. So this Excel line here, this is this red line here, we would like that to also be green. Guys, this is color coded. We basically have, we're basically playing a game of green light, red light, or green light, green light, red light. You know the game, start, stop, Squid Games. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're playing here. So you got an entry here. So check this out. You know what? I'm gonna enter here because that is a trade design, right? Let's keep this super simple. Trade design. So I'll buy 5 ES contracts, and I'm going to set my stop right here at the DSR value, right? Right there. Now, what I've also done, guys, is changed from dollars to ticks, and you can do that by going into your trading and your appearance. You change this from profit and loss to ticks instead of money, and your brackets to ticks instead of money. Okay, so no matter how many contracts you buy, you're still seeing the value in an interval, in a tick, where you're not going to get freaked out about a dollar amount, right? Because as you're scaling your port, you start looking at $1,000, right? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Those are $1,000, right? But with ticks, it just makes that number smaller, far more tolerable, helps you hold longer. But just remember, don't take a trade unless you can lose 4 times in a row. Okay? Do not take a trade unless you can lose 4 times in a row. So that means if you take a trade with an allocation, can you lose that trade 4 times in a row? That'll let you know if you're trading small enough. Mr. Cheese. He uses points instead of money. That's great. Okay, so what we have here is the DSR, and now this DSR is for 5.25. Daniel Berry Sports highlights. Good morning. We're just gonna go ahead and watch this. The SOS bear flag? What? No, man, we ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. What are we looking at? We're down 4 ticks. Big whoop. We know where our stop is pretty much down here at this level, right? So SOS, we're not really going to be doing technicals like that. We're trading the trend. I've been using NinjaTrader. What do you use, Gabe? I basically use Trade of 8 with TradingView. So yeah, Trade of 8's my broker. You can see there, down in the very bottom, that's my broker. 11 ticks, 13 ticks. Hey, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I'm A-okay with it, right? It's just 14 ticks. As you guys can see here, you can see on the other side there's $800, $750. Now, what freaks you out more? The $1,000 or the 16 ticks? Right? Because if you have one contract here, that's only 250 for the same 15, 16, 18 ticks. Okay? So, IC Lambo, 100%. Trade the trend, not against. So, we are against the trade. I'm just showing you guys here in real time. We're really against the trade. You probably want to buy up here, right? But I do have a stop, and I don't care about this trade. I don't care about $1,100. I don't. I really don't care about $1,100. I don't care about 16 ticks. Right? The gamer has his orders set up there. That's perfect. You're away from everything. What we're attempting to do is, okay, there's a trade design. Is there opportunity to the upside? Now we have a warning sign here, right? You see this flickering here. The nipple is turning from green to red. My stop is there. My stop is positioned in a place where I should be comfortable, right? Thanks to the DSR range. Now, here's something really, really fun and something to think about. We're at 6011. My stop's at 608, right? But the DSR range has been getting smaller. So we're going to see what happens there. Is it really going to stop me out? Who knows? We'll see. But I got a discount. I got a discount on my risk. Okay? So what do I mean by this, guys? Is a discount on the risk? Well, the trade design has us putting our stop down here. Per my entry, the DSR had me set my stop just above the level. So I get to discount my risk a little bit by almost a half. Do you guys see that? Does that make sense? And so we're just straight up just hanging out in this trade right now. We're just chilling. Whatever happens, happens. I can't freak out about this trade. If you're freaking out about this trade, and this is a very, very, very simple setup, guys. If you're freaking out about this trade, maybe you should go into paper, right, and get more reps. MYM. Let's go ahead and look at MYM. So you subtract the value of the DSR from the entry. So let's say 6, 15, 14. Well, you see that value, that DSR is automatically trailing. So when I got my entry, I entered here, and my DSR value was right where my stop was. This keeps everything just so simple. But yeah, at this point at 475, where price is 613, but my stop is 608, and I know my DSR value is not big enough to stop me out. Does that make sense? Guys, we've thought of everything in this system. We've literally thought of everything. Now, is this a high quality setup? No. Because we have this level here. We have this level here, right? Where would I take profit? I'm probably going to take profit somewhere around here. So, first thing first, ticks. Did that keep you comfortable? It should have. It should, right? Number two, did our stop protect us? It should have, and it did. You know the reason why people don't put stops on their trades is because they don't know how. So when they start trading and they put their stops super, super tight, and then they keep getting stopped out, death by 1,000 cuts, right? And so then what happens? Like, nah, screw this. I am not going to set a stop. Well, you know, that's where the market gets you, right? Because it's literally testing your patience. So here, guys, look at, we're in a trade. We're 8 ticks up. We're coming close to a level. That's $437. That's $500 at 525, 687, 750. You know what? I go ahead and I think about efficiency. So I've been on this trade. I've been on the stream for about an hour, right? I've been on the stream for about an hour. And, you know, where else am I going to make 500 an hour, right? I mean, it looks like it's slipping here. But guess what? I'm not moving my stop. I can move my stop, right? Right up here. So I'm discounting my risk. I'm not getting too aggressive with it. I'm still profitable for the meantime. Now, I probably should have taken profit here at this level. All right, hindsight 2020. But when you keep things relative and you're like, well, yeah, I was up $500 in an hour, that should help you to say, hey, I'm going to close my position. I'm done. We need to remove greed. So, Eugenio, you asked about like taking profit at levels. And this was actually the trade we were talking about where you were targeting day highs. But there was actually a level there that we should have respected, right? Let me see. Pass an eval just now. Easy with the system. Orlando. Fuck yeah, let's go. So, guys, let's just say, apparently YouTube says my time is worth $144 a month, right? Again, we keep it relative. And I'm saying, okay, well, I made $312 in an hour. And I don't need super chats. Oh! I don't need super chats. I don't even have super chats turned on, I don't think. I don't need super chats. I don't want super chats, right? I make a lot more money just trading. As it stands right now, just sort of kind of messing around here at 312, 375. What I'm going to do is, you see the top of this wick here at 617. I'm literally just going to set my take profit right there. And if it hits up 10 ticks, 687. We're up 11 ticks. This is going to be $600, $700 here. Hey, that's worth my time, is it not? And I don't need your super chat money, right? So, we're just hanging out here. Let's see what happens. Do I get a fill? I get a fill right at that. There we go. Yay. Okay, guys, that was an easy $700. Just trading the system. Order filled. We're good. We're good. It was easy. You had a trade design. Someone came in like bear flag. No, as the trade was developing. You see, you got the four confluences there? Right. This trade, what we're going to see, is it going to break this level? Is it going to break it up here? Yeah, bullish, bearish, goatish. Haha. Daniel, thank you. Thank you. Really, really simple here, guys. Really, really simple. I made 5x my YouTube revenue in an hour. DSR for the win. This is your DSR trailing stop, right? Now, there's something else that you guys could do. It's really, really, really cute that you guys could do, right? If you go ahead, let's say you nail your entry. When you nail your entry and this DSR value comes up to your entry, that's when you can set it to break even. Now you have enough space. Everybody was like, Gabe, where do I set it to break even? And, I couldn't give a hard and a hard answer, like an objective answer. It was like, hey, look, if you get to 0.5 or a 1-to-1, set it to break even. Now with the DSR, we know exactly where to set it to break even, right? When this comes up to our entry, that's our break even point. As it stands right now, we have this level. We didn't get greedy. You saw I took profit at a level. I respected it. And that was it. That was all she wrote here, guys. Now, if I'm going to go ahead and say, right, I'll make more money up here at 619.50, right? And then we'll see if we break these levels up here. But you know what? It is what it is. If you're sitting on the top of that that HER up there. Good for you, right? The trend, the trend. Someone said a bear flag. I don't know. Either way, guys. Safe trading. We're done here. We made some money. I hope you learned something. And if you feel like, no, you can't turn off closed captions. I have it there permanently. Can't turn it off. Actually, I should make that a feature. I should. Well, because live streams don't have caption, so that's why we have that there. Anyways, guys, I'm signing out. Like, I hope you learned something. All right, you guys happy with what you learned today? Right, all right, you're learning. Everyone's learning and earning, and yeah, just trending. So who's ever on top here at 619, 620? Good stuff. Anita, yes, Crispy, everyone's learning. Good stuff, man. All right, love you all, and this was fun. This was fun. We're out of here. Peace.